Okay, we're going to be doing project number 447. I guess there's a bunch of them here, but 447 is the main one. And it says bird sounds. I want to make bird sounds. And I kind of thought the circuit was interesting. It's got a transformer on the output, so the speaker is transformed, so it's probably a high impedance to low impedance transform. And it uses a center tap. And the thing that really caught my attention was, well, that can't work. It's got all of the windings shorted out. And it's got a whole bunch of stuff shorted. It just doesn't make any sense at all. So I stared at that for a long time, and I thought, well, that must be wrong. And I went to other circuits, and other circuits were sort of based off the same idea too. And I thought, well, I must be missing something. So let's take a look at the circuit when you build it. Let's see here. Here it is. So it's got the, sorry, I can move the tripod over. There we go. So you can see this section here. Looks like everything is shorted out, and it's just not going to work. But if you look underneath, then these two top pieces go over this bottom piece. So there's a three-dimensional effect going on here. And so this bus down underneath, it attaches here and it goes up to here. It's a plus V. So it's the center of the transformer, the center tap is at plus V. And then the other guys can pull down on it. So this transistor can pull down on it and do things to it. So that's what's going on there. And one of the things that the circuit showed was a couple resistors here, a 100K and a 10K, so in series, so 110K altogether. And I looked through my kit and I don't see a 100K resistor. And so I must be missing one of these. And so I'm going to substitute it with one of these. I've seen one of these, a little wheel you can dial in. It's got a whole bunch of resistors inside of it. You can dial in a thing, and I can dial in 100K, and I get 100K here on these clip leads. So I think this came from Dick Smith Electronics in the way back days. So I can put it here and put it here. So now I've got a 100K resistor, and we can turn it on. Oh, and I guess that sounds like a bird. Let me put it up to the microphone here. Anyway, that's the bird sound. So it does work. And let's take a look at what's going on here. Let's hook up an oscilloscope and look at the waveform this thing generates. That's kind of obnoxious. So let me rearrange things here. I'm going to be putting the scope probe on over here on ground. So this is ground on the battery, and I'm going to be probing the collector of the NPN transistor. So it's the thing that's pulling down on the transformer. So let's rearrange some things here. Let's move the camera over to the oscilloscope, and I will put it on the collector, and we'll turn it on. There we go. So we're getting bursts of something. So dee. So let me grab one of these. Oops, sorry. There we go. So turn this guy off. And let me zoom in a little bit more and show you what's going on. Okay, so we see these bursts here, and let me zoom in on those, and we have these. Looks like a constant frequency when it's going. And let's see if I can run the scope here. It's been a while since I've run the scope. So we can kind of zoom through memory here. It's going to take a while. Zoom through memory. And that's what it does. It just kind of whacks up and down. So let's do what I like to do. Let's draw this schematic out and see. Let's see what's going on here. All right. So on the output we have a speaker, and we have two leads on the speaker, and we have a transformer. We have one of the leads on each side of the transformer. The other side of the transformer is center tapped, and it is center tapped to plus V. And then we have the other sides of the transformer come out. Now, the transistor is going to pull on one of these. So we're going to have a NPN transistor that's going to pull to ground. So it's going to energize this coil. And the other coil is going to be used as the feedback. So this transistor, we need some biasing on it. Now the transistor is biased kind of strangely. Pulls up to plus V, but instead of pulling to ground, it pulls to ground through a electrolytic capacitor. And this is a 100 microfarad. And then we want to bring in a signal, and we're going to capacitively couple our signal that's going to tickle this transistor, and we are going to get that from the other side. So the other winding is going to come around and whack this transistor. Then they do have one extra capacitor in here that I'm not quite sure why it's there, and I'm not quite sure where it's best to draw it, but it is here. It is across the windings. So I'm not quite sure what that one's doing, but it must have been necessary. And I really don't quite understand this circuit myself. It certainly oscillates, and that's going to be this feedback path here. It's going to oscillate, but then it chirps. It oscillates and it stops, and it oscillates and it stops, and it oscillates and it stops, and does that at a fairly low rate. That's a pretty low frequency. So the high frequencies are going to be handled by the other two capacitors here. Let me get their value off of the schematic here. This one is a 0.02 microfarad, and this one is a 0.1 microfarad capacitor. So those just handle the frequency of the bird, and then the chirping of the bird, I guess, is handled by this 100 microfarad capacitor, and so it moves this bias point on this transistor. So it'll be in an area where it will work, and then it will be in an area where it won't work. So again, I'm not quite sure how that all operates. I haven't really investigated this circuit, but that's what the circuit is, and it does chirp like a bird, I guess, sort of. And these little cheapy little circuits they put in these projects is very interesting. They have to have a very low count, and they have to use the parts that they've got. So I think they have to be quite clever. I don't know if this would actually ever make it into a real product, but it certainly works for this thing. Or maybe the guys at Elenco are just better designers than I am and think of these clever things, but I wouldn't have thought to do this. Anyway, hope you liked it. Project number 447, bird sounds.